Yes, we are.
Just a little bit.
Let me know if I need to close that window.
Because the noise?
Because of the cars going by, yeah.
I think we'll be fine.
It's amazing. Turn that R into YouTube, would you? I think it's amazing that we're in the dead of winter, and yet today it's warm enough I can keep that window open.
Well, we did have snow for the last 3 days?
Yeah, I guess
4
so.
days? Mm-hmm. It was only a 4-day snow fest.
I was really, really hoping that it was going to blow past us this year and we weren't going to get snow.
No, we got snow.
Because when we moved here, remember, people kept telling us it only snowed every 2 or 3 years here. This was not an area that was accustomed to snow. And so far, since we've been here, every year.
Did it snow last year?
Yeah, it did. We had.
Oh, yeah, the ice storm last year.
Yeah, we did. Mm-hmm.
And then this year was just the 3 days so far. Hopefully there won't be more, but we'll see. Cancel the hope. Jesus.
What has he got to do with this?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome.
Another day with Kidd and Candi. It is 2:02 p.m. and it's the 19th of February. And we're so happy to be here again. It's been a whole week.
Yeah. Well, I also want to let you guys know, before we go further into this, that the last 3 weeks of the videos have been taken down because of all the information that was being shared. They're like, yeah, this is way too much. Block. So they're not up. So I downloaded them. So I'm going to go through it and then post it on Rumble. So I won't be sharing any more anime videos on live.
We're either going to, we'd like your vote. Okay, so we were thinking we could either at the end of the show give a link to Zoom and everyone move over to Zoom and we play those videos and then go into our Kidd go into his explanation as to what the stars showed him, or we could move to Rumble. You know, what's his name?
There's many what's his names.
There is, but I'm talking about once upon a time boxer.
Oh,
Nino
Rodriguez. Mm-hmm.
Nino's Corner. So when he has guests and the guests want to go deep, then he takes them. He stops the YouTube show and they go to his website, and that's where they finish the live. So we don't have a website, but we do have Rumble. We also could do
Zoom.
We also could do, what do you call that? Yeah, Zoom is good.
Telegram.
Yes, that's the one I was thinking of, Telegram. We could do Telegram too.
But we can't share anything on Telegram with this, can we?
We would have to start a whole new channel because the other channels are just messed up.
Oh, we can. I forgot. I can link this to Telegram.
Yeah, we have to pay for the subscription again, right?
No, I just stop the live on YouTube and open it up on
Oh, yeah, because we
Telegram.
get 2, right? Without a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
We
so
will,
could always do that.
Kidd and I will go live with a consumer report as to what's happening with our Instacart business. So we'll update you with that because it's detailed and we want to go into explanation as to what happened and with whom. We kind of want to dedicate a show just to that and not take away from what the stars have to share today. So stay tuned.
But also in the description, I put up a link for you to join the WhatsApp group if you guys would like to join that. It's just in the description of both the Facebook and YouTube. So,
Yeah, I think someone new popped on today.
really?
I think so.
I know Maria's on there.
Yes, but I believe it's someone newer than Maria.
Oh.
Let's see. No, I guess not.
Mm.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
I do want to share a video that I believe YouTube won't take it down, but I came across it just the other day, and it talks about the 7 chosen ones. If you guys haven't seen it, you should. You're going to really love how he explains about the 7 chosen ones.
Actually, you know what? I will put that in the WhatsApp group.
What do you mean exactly when you're...
What, the video?
Yeah, the link to the video. Because you're going to play it here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Share. Oh, can't do it that way.
No, you have to go
I turn
Into
down
it,
my
huh?
volume.
do that. But the 7 chosen ones that are awakening, which is awakening within all of us, and what's it's actually opened my eyes to a lot of different perspectives I could see within myself that is really happening, and I hope that it's going to also help you to also see what's happening within you as well. So the number 1 is the seer. Number 2 is the free spirit. Number 3 is the truth teller. Number 4 is the healer. Number 5 is the hermit. The hermit is a big one. So when I play this, you should really pay attention to the hermit, because a lot of us are going through what he has to say with the hermit. Number 6, the warrior, and number 7, the builder. You know what? Let me just play you guys the video really fast. Why is it not showing up?
What should be showing up? You don't press add?
It's not showing up here. That's weird. Oh, that's why. Haha. I don't have it up.
The 7.
Do.
There we
See?
go. Just took you a minute to remember.
It just took me a minute.
Types of chosen ones. Hear me now. There are 7 paths that the chosen ones walk, 7 divine callings, each with its own mission, its own power, and its own burden. 1. The seer, the visionary of the unseen. You have always known things before they happened. Dreams, premonitions, whispers from beyond. The universe speaks to you in symbols and signs. You are the seer, the one who stands between worlds, able to pierce through the veil of illusion and reveal hidden truths. This is not a gift for vanity. It is a divine responsibility. You are a guide, a prophet, a translator of the cosmic language. 2. The free spirit, the one who cannot be caged. You were never meant to fit in. The system tried to mold you, your family tried to tame you, but your soul was made for the wild. You are the free spirit, the breaker of chains, the one who walks outside the lines of society. Your mission is to remind the world that freedom is not a privilege, it is a birthright. You inspire others by living in radical truth, proving that life is meant to be lived, not endured. 3. The truth teller, the unshakable voice of reality. You cannot stand lies. You cannot sit in silence while falsehoods are spoken around you. You are the truth teller, the one who calls out deception wherever it hides. People fear you because they cannot hide in your presence. They call you difficult, confrontational, even dangerous because your voice has power. But understand this, your purpose is to awaken others even if they hate you for it. Truth is a sword, and you were born to wield it. 4. The healer, the restorer of body, mind, and soul. You feel others' pain like it is your own. You cannot walk past suffering without stopping. You are the healer, the one who carries the frequency of renewal. Whether through hands, words, energy, or simply your presence, you transmute pain into peace. The world needs you now more than ever, for sickness of spirit is at an all-time high. Stand in your power, for you are a bringer of miracles. 5. The hermit, the keeper of inner wisdom. You are not antisocial, you are sacred. While others seek noise, you seek silence. You are the hermit, the one who dives into the deep waters of solitude and emerges with wisdom. You are not running from the world. You are returning to yourself, and when the time is right, you will emerge and share what you have learned. But for now, embrace the silence, for it is in the quiet that the divine speaks the loudest. 6. The warrior, the unbreakable guardian of light. You have never been one to back down. You do not run from battles, you run toward them. You are the warrior, the chosen protector of truth, the one who stands against injustice, darkness, and oppression. Your spirit is forged in combat, and your mission is to fight, not with weapons, but with will, with wisdom, with righteous fire. You are a force to be reckoned with. Stand firm. 7. The builder, the architect of a new world. While others complain about the state of the world, you are here to change it. You are the builder, the one who sees beyond what is and envisions what could be. You create businesses, movements, communities, and structures that uplift the chosen ones and anchor divine principles into the material realm. You are not just a dreamer, you are a doer, and the world needs what you are building. A call to the chosen ones. Hear me now, the chosen are awakening. Each of these 7 paths is a divine assignment. Some of you will recognize yourself in one. Some will see aspects of many. But no matter which path you walk, your mission is clear. To bring light where there is darkness, to awaken the sleeping, to fulfill the purpose that called your soul into this world. And if this message has stirred something in your spirit, I invite you to get the books by Rev Benton and join the Chosen One's Sanctuary, a place for those who have awakened to their purpose and are ready to walk in their power. Link in the bio. Declare your path in the comments. Are you the seer, the warrior, the healer? Speak it into existence. The time is now. Amen.
Now we are.
That is so powerful. I've listened to that so many times.
So while I was watching that, I was going through the comments. This was on TikTok, by the way. Somebody was asking the question, so are we able to have more than one? Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You are absolutely allowed to have more than one. You are awakening to more than one. Everyone awakens to one at a time, but you're tapping into many different ones, all 7. But some are stronger than others. For instance, there are some people out there that are really connected to being alone. The hermit, right? Which is why I said pay attention to that, because going into solitude is very important. that it's very important to be able to have that ability of the hermit to be able to dive deep into the true information that's out there. Because remember what we said when we were talking about the Bible and God's Word. God's Word isn't the Bible. The Bible is a third-party information. God's Word can never burn. And I can prove it to you by the Book of Moses. Right? Book of Moses? The burning bush, where God came down and spoke to him through the burning bush, right? And when the fire was gone, there was no cinders. The bush was not burnt, which means God's word never burns. That's proof right there. Your word is the most important. Like what Diane said, this is kind of like the Costco thing. So what happened over at Costco was I saw lies and I pointed it out. I became the truth teller. I do not like lies, and I used the warrior within me to do what I needed to do, and now we're facing supposed consequences because I stood up and spoke my truth and protected me and my own, and that's what happened. Where was I going with this? Do not block the beginnings of your awakening through any of these, what do you call these? These awakening chosen powers for you. I'm losing my train of thought. Where do I go with this?
I'm not sure.
My mind is going to a complete blank.
Huh. Time to switch gears?
I guess.
Yeah. So, our family is saying that they see hermit in themselves with a little warrior. They feel a little mix. Michael, have you tried taking the horse paste stuff? Can we say those names now?
I do not know. Oh, Kash Patel was sworn in. Well, not sworn in yet, but he was confirmed.
Things are moving. I got quite a few hits.
Oh, what type of hits?
Let's see.
Is it referring to Q?
Or
The
cat?
storm?
Oh, Q. No. But that does come up. Okay, so President T is considering sending Americans a $5,000 check called the Doge dividend. Anyways, I went connecting to President T. I'm like, okay, it needs to be more than that. Now, Il Donaldo Trumpo is Papi Trumpo, and he said, yes, that is his account. And he posts today, buckle up, Buttercup. The storm is here. Yeah, he posted that. The storm is here. I don't know if you can see the other part. Oops. The storm is here. So that's pretty exciting. Of course, I think all of us are seeing the signs of that, right?
Oregano oil will help a lot Jennifer says oil of oregano and is that
Geneza? Cold Crush helped me last cold. Oil of oregano. I keep forgetting about that, Jennifer. That is so powerful. And there was someone who was talking about that. I took a screenshot. Let me see if I can find.
We haven't vetted this information, but what's her name? The one with the squirrel. Forgot her name.
Santa Surfing.
Santa Surfing. She had somebody on her show, right, saying that Japan is in its process of RVing.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
So we haven't vetted that, but that information is coming out. And when they said that on her live, she basically...
she didn't dispute it.
And she didn't agree with it. She just went along with it. So... I don't know what to say about that.
And she, her next words were along the same lines, but so we'll see. We'll just keep that in mind. It's a seed that's planted, right? Okay.
So keep your ears and eyes open for any type of information. If you guys have any information, that'd be really amazing to know.
Okay, so I don't know why this sounds important. I would imagine all oil of oregano has it, but why would he bring it up if it doesn't? Are there fake oil of oreganos? But it should have carvacrol, CARVACROL.
I think it's not about if it's fake or not, but it depends upon the type of oregano plant. Remember, Maria Bernardis always talked about how over there in...
Yeah, where she's from. I forget the name.
There are many different oregano plants, and the one that was that originated from there is the one with the most potent.
Grease,
thank you. The most potent type of oregano that you want to use.
Okay.
So it's not that there's different, like there's synthetic or anything like that, or if they're fake, but it depends upon the type of plant it comes from.
That makes perfect sense. So here it says...
Thank you, Jennifer.
Carvacrol is an active ingredient in medicinal herbals that can help prevent and protect against infectious disease. And it can inhibit biofilms. So if you haven't learned about biofilms are like... a slimy but can turn hard substance that parasites and bacteria put up to protect themselves. So if you flood your system with something that will kill them, they go hiding underneath that biofilm. So it's saying that the oregano takes down or begins to disintegrate the biofilms, and that's huge. And you got to be careful with that too, because when we did that with you, we were taking serapteptase, which was taking down the biofilms.
I need to get back onto that.
Serapteptase will do that too, and that's when like the whole flood of detoxing happened, which puts you into a healing crisis.
Yeah.
And a sick crisis. That's when cancer just exploded, remember? The Kaposi?
I remember that.
Yeah.
By the way, I've been putting castor oil on my eyelids for the last, 4 days, a couple times a day. I just filled up an old ASEA bottle of castor oil, and I'm rubbing it on my eyes, so we'll see if it does anything for me. I'm so excited. Hi, Boots. Thank you, Michael.
Hi, PJ. Bob and Anna. You have a different name, and I cannot remember it. I'm so sorry. Here.
Oh.
Bob and Anna. Remember, we purchased a heater from her. and this table saw.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Yeah, so she is requesting prayer today. She's needing prayer. And matter of fact, if you could just include all of the family and maybe even just say whoever specifically needs this prayer, let it be sent to them. The healing help. Oh, really? Let's see.
Yeah, my mind is in shambles today.
That's interesting. You're usually not.
No.
Just when I talked about you, too. And, yeah, we've got 21 people on. Not very many, huh? We're not getting out there too much today. They keep banning or not banning, but hiding our videos. We went into the back office, and it's a 0 with a line through it on our videos, and we're like, wait, what? But before, they used to delete them. You can't have this anymore, and they would delete it. So we can we can still access them. However, remember last week they cut off the video stream and then brought it back up to cut out what we were doing, and so it did not stay on the video. However, what they don't know is we have a backup recording happening, and we won't talk about that because we don't want them to know. But so we have that, and so that's how Kidd can put it up on Rumble, and so we're gonna do that. So when we asked with their votes, we heard a couple say Rumble, and we heard one say Zoom.
Well, we could do Zoom for, like, personal classes if we wanted to do that. Like, just talking.
Yeah.
Going deeper into those type of information.
We're still in debt from his cancer. We're working our way out of it, but it's going to be a little bit. So we are not taking on extra, what do you call that?
Financial burdens at the moment.
Yeah. So Zoom limits us for the free version 45 minutes. So that's something we have to keep in mind with Zoom too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Debbie. Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Debbie.
Oh, so hard to remember everybody's names.
Well, especially if we don't see them in a while.
Right.
Right? So, absolutely. No notifications going out. I keep hitting the bell. Oh. Yeah, so they're doing that to our account too.
No,
because we're considered dangerous.
We are considered dangerous. We're dangerous.
But if you think about it, I mean, the video that we just showed you, right? Kidd and I were talking about it, and Kidd's main thing is truth teller, the unshakable voice, the voice that has power. The unshakable voice of reality calls out deception, and he was also saying that the truth teller scares people because he doesn't put cotton candy on his words. It is what it is, and he says the way it is. And then he smiles and turns around and walks away. I mean, he doesn't feel guilty because he said what he meant to say, and it's to break the bonds, to break the chains, to bring people out of their stuckness. Mm-hmm. And yes, and so dangerous. You're right, Jennifer. It did say that their voice feels dangerous. You know, and if you think about it, just a little insight, because it just works so well with what you just said, is Kidd was called intimidating. And what was the other word? Aggressive.
Aggressive.
And he isn't. I watched him. I was there with him when he talked. Matter of fact, someone else was aggressive, someone who worked there, in our face. I was just like shocked that they would behave that way. And so that goes right along with Truth Teller. He was very vocal and very honest about what he saw and what was going on and what needed to be done to correct it.
And how I wanted it. And they didn't like that.
No, they did not.
But what's funny is that I was watching another TikTok video, which I couldn't download, but it said, the devil doesn't attack you because you are weak. He attacks you because you are a threat. Think about that. While you are awakening to these 7, you could also call principles that are awakening within you, you are becoming a bigger threat. The Matrix doesn't attack you because you're weak. The Matrix attacks you because you are a threat to its existence. Every second that you exist, you become a bigger threat to the devil's existence, to whatever existence is trying to live in this world to bring down or to capture you or to keep you stuck in. So whatever that you're doing, and if you are having a lot of resistance coming after you, it means that you are becoming a bigger threat to its existence. And you just push forward and get stronger and just obliterate what's in front of you.
Well, welcome, Pixie. We're so glad you're with us today.
Hi.
Pixie says, I'm lucky. I just found you today. So glad you're here.
So there's a lot of that coming in, a lot of that negativity moving forward within your experience. And all you have to do is just call upon your guides, call upon your angels, call upon the divine creator to help you to move forward. I'm a threat to cost it more energy than it must ignore you after a few attacks.
Hey, remember that picture that you saw and you said, what's wrong with my face? Mm-hmm. Is it still up?
Yes. Why?
Let me see if it's still up.
It was in here, and I don't remember where it was in your channels.
Oh, it's not still up then. It probably reset, and it would be at the top. Personal information.
Was it in there? Yeah. Why? What'd you want to...
Well, I was just thinking of reminding everyone or letting them see the difference between what was and what is now.
Yeah, it's pretty far away.
That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, it took a while to find it. And it was really shocking when I saw it.
Yeah, there's a... Oh. Must be way after that. Maybe before. I don't know.
That's okay. Let's just wait.
A long time.
Okay, so, all right. We talked about the truth teller. The seer, visionary of the unseen, those who are shown dreams and visions and codes. Symbols. Mm-hmm.
Projections. And also, you remember that one lady that's able to see beyond the veil and all those ships that are up there?
Yes.
That's also part of the seer.
What is her name? Gina Galvin, Gina.
Calvin, I think. She's able to see beyond the veil. That is part of the seer.
That's amazing. And that she could show us too. Yeah.
Because think about it. if you are to use something, kind of like on, if you guys want to watch it, this is a really good anime, Hunter x Hunter, but it's pronounced Hunter Hunter. It just has an X in there just because. But what they learn to do is to use their body's energy, which, what did they call that?
Chi?
It's not, it's kind of like chi, you could say. It's, I forgot the name of the energy that they use. But
Something's
we'll just call
up
it,
with our energies,
right?
man.
We'll just call it chi. They're able to transfer their chi to an animated object, kind of like a shovel or a fork or a knife or whatever that they're using. Colvin Hill?
Yes,
Thank
Gina
you, Lee.
Colvin Hill. Thank you, Lee.
And that's what she's able to do with her phone, which is why she's able to take pictures, because the phone or the camera or whatever that she's using becomes a part of her body.
Oh, neat.
And that's what we can do with almost everything that we use in this world, is by transferring our energy from ourself into the animated object or whatever object that you're having in your hand, and have it as an extension of yourself. And they also teach you that in martial arts, on how to use a bow staff or a sword or a kunai or whatever that it is. It becomes a part of your body. It's not a separate piece, but it's a part of. What do you mean, Boots?
So Lee says, get ready for 100% taxation, y'all. Then a 3-minute and 33-second blue beam event 2 incoming.
That sounds like fun.
Diane says, I'm a threat to cost it more energy. Then it must ignore you after a few attacks.
It does. Oh, okay. So basically, if you give it energy when it attacks you, then it's going to keep on attacking you. But if you just
Ignore it.
not ignore it, but you have to become stronger than what's there. Kind of like what we taught our friend. You have to become, your energy has to be bigger than where you're going. Mm-hmm. Your energy has to be bigger than what you're going into. So if you see it as a energy level 50, you have to go in as an energy level 60 or higher for you to overcome whatever's there. And same thing with everyone. We all have to do that. Become bigger than what's there. Kind of like what they say to do with a bear. With, I think it was the brown bear, right? The grizzly bears.
Kind of hard when you're only
bigger.
5'3" to get
I know.
bigger than an 8-foot bear. But go on. I appreciate that.
Kind of like what you do with the bear. Other than the ones that where you have to play like you're dead.
Grab some tree branches. Okay, so number 2, the free spirit. Never meant to fit in, the breaker of chains. So the free spirit is often called the black sheep of the family, right?
That's a lot of us.
Someone who's a gypsy, someone who dances to their own music, sings to their own tune, it goes against the flow. I'm a little bit of a free spirit. I've had occasion where I was a seer, but it's not constant at all, not even common. But the things that they've shown me, like the room I was in when I met my gatekeepers, there were blueprints and
symbols and time and dates and all sorts of different things
floating in the ether of that room. Most interesting thing. Okay, so healer, the restorer of body, mind, and soul. That is powerful to me. That I believe that's my number one.
And the thing that you're learning is how to cure cancer with that type of healing.
Oh my goodness. So Diane shared something so interesting. Diane, I've been meaning to tell you that I want to hear more about this. But she had been given the download through information of stuff that she was listening to, that you remove the body out of the cancer, not the cancer out of the body, and you remove the light out of the body of the cancer or something like that. And Kidd and I have had some very in-depth talks about that because it is so, that information is so new to me. And the stars came through and was explaining that everything, including cancer, has light, life and light. And so you remove the light and it removes the life.
Anything that is living, anything that is breathing, anything that is alive has a form of light in it. Kind of like what we were showing, I think it was last week's with Sword Art Online with the fluck light.
Fluck light?
The fluck light. Fluctuating light. Thank you. Fluctuating light particles. The fluck light.
Fluck. I thought you meant something else.
Not F-U. It's F-L.
I got it.
Flucked light. Everything has a light within it, which means that when you're healing somebody's body, you're not looking for those dark spots. You're looking for those light spots. You're looking for everything that is brighter than what's there, because whatever's brighter than what's there means that there's something living there, which means parasites have light. Which means cancer has light, which means molds have light. Everything living within your body has a light within it. So you're looking for the lighter parts of the body while you're trying to draw out that light. And when you draw out that light, you pull that light out, guess what? Whatever that's there is going to die because it has no more light to take, or light to give, I mean, and because you're taking it all. So just think about that when you're doing your healing work. Look for the brighter spots, not the darker spots, because the darker spots means that there's nothing there. It's the lighter spots you're looking for. My husband just got an MRI to scan for any cancer. I had a friend clean out any kind of abnormality, so we shall get results on the 28th. A cancer cell is a cell that's not itself. Mm-hmm.
That is
Awesome.
that I agree with Baha. That was a great explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I'm still assimilating it, you know? And I did a little bit of practice on it with your lungs. Any change
With what?
in your lungs yet?
Yeah. A little bit. Why?
Did you just not hear me?
No, I'm sorry. I was reading.
I said I practiced that technique on your lungs.
Oh. Well, yeah, I think so.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Let's just see how it goes. I'll do some more. I've got to become... it's got to grow, this talent, you know, this technique, right?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like an infrared camera. You're looking for the heat signatures, right? Same thing for anything that's living. Instead of the heat signatures, you're looking for the life signatures. Mm. So anything with the bright light that's conducting.
You know, it's true. We never looked at cancer as a being of light because it feeds. It's like a parasite, right? a leech that feeds off of something else. And so because it takes lives, we look at it as a negative of a black type of thing. And that's how my mind has interpreted it. So this is really new for me to think about any type of light, even the type that takes a human life, is a light to look for.
So the explanation I think that Diane gave you was take the body out of the cancer.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But then it was the stars that said, what if you took the light out of it?
Yes.
So by looking for anything that is living, breathing, eating, that's really good, Lee. Tell him to tell his body, activate healing 1,000 times daily. Yes. Wait, I'm kind of confused. Say it 1,000 times?
No.
Or do you mean like I activate the healing process 1,000-fold?
Yes.
Kind of thing. Okay. I got it.
Tell him. Kidd, tell your body to activate healing 1,000 times daily. So every day it's going to activate the healing 1,000 times. Let's say it only did it one time a day.
Got it.
Now you're going to have it do it 1,000 times.
That makes sense. Okay. Sorry. My mind didn't grasp that.
There's something weird going on. It's affecting our brain. We're like, oh, what was that word? Where I said it was something else. We were live with Jason, do you remember? And he's like, I'd like to hear you say that word again. Nathandrel, right?
Yeah.
But I called it Nathandrel. So my brain's been affected for a long time now. Nathandrel.
And yet now I'm getting affected by it.
I think it's like close proximity.
Oh. So Baha says, even that has been a lie to us. I don't like leeches. I don't think anybody likes leeches. Mm-mm. But what's funny is that even leeches are used as a healing practice.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Ellen. So glad you're here.
Hi, Denise.
Denise?
Yeah, Denise.
Oh, on Facebook. Uh-huh. Hi, Denise. Seymour. Was just going to call you, Candy. Oh. If you call me right now, I won't answer. But, tell you what. Ring, ring. Hi, Denise. How are you? Okay. Laugh my ass off. That was hilarious.
Wait, what? What was?
I guess you're not getting it, or no? Oh, Nathandrel.
Nathandrel. Yeah. Nathandrel. Oh, that was so long ago too. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. So, just a reminder, we do have on our in the description of this video the link to the WhatsApp group. If you guys would like to join us there, then we can all continue to talk throughout the week if we wanted to. But also we're going to be making plans of switching to something else other than BoobTube, because BoobTube doesn't allow us to share those type of videos anymore, and I would like to share a whole lot more videos, especially with what I find. We might even just go with TikTok too. We could, if they don't shut that down. Nathandrel.
Nathandrel, the little black bag.
The black bag.
Those were some funny things that happened.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's not my mom's toothbrush.
I also want to remind you guys that our calendar is open. We are going to be also getting back into, what was it?
Past life regression.
The past life regressions. Mm-hmm. We haven't done those in a while, but we're open to doing those. So if anybody would like to sign up for a session, we can most definitely do that. We can look into your past lives, see what's going on, clear whatever past life that is holding you back, find out how many lifetimes that you've lived. I haven't done that in a long time. Mm-hmm. That would be fun to get back into again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to be writing up a new link for this service. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you can go to this link. Let me post it.
I think it's also in the description, isn't it?
Probably. But this will make it so that people don't have to look for it.
You look for it. I think it is in here.
I don't remember. Session with Kidd
Collective
and
tuning.
Candi. Okay, there we go.
It's in here somewhere.
Place pinned message. Okay, I just pinned it. So you could just use that link for now and just say past life regression so that we know. Or when we get with you with your session, you can tell us then because we are on the go and ready to go at any time. Just need some pre-prep.
Just need some pre-prep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We do better when we know when the session's coming up and we can prepare because we do a lot of cleansing and clearing. We become hermits.
Yeah, we basically don't do just some mental and spiritual cleaning, but I like to also do a physical cleaning of clearing whatever's on the body, and then I don't eat for the last day or so I don't have anything disrupting that type of energy because this today
is that
happens.
From food? Oh yeah,
It could be from the
I
boba.
made you a boba drink. Remember I told you it made me all loopy?
It's the parasites.
Okay, you guys. So this is a bit of really interesting information, but super important. At least I think it is. So I'm going to start off with showing you this. My cat got me, and not just there, but on this hand too, and my arm.
Oh, she was.
I can't. There we go. My cat turned into a total bee. And she was very, very difficult for the last couple of days, not only fighting with us, but fighting with the other cats. And she's not normally like that. And it's the kind of behavior that makes you feel like, oh no, what's happening? Do we need to take her to the vet and put her down because she's just going to tear everyone apart? But I sat with it for a good couple of days, and then finally it dropped in. It's parasites. And so I gave her ivermectin, and within hours, she was getting back to her normal self. And then we gave today, that was very early this morning. And then today, we gave her some fenbendazole and another dose of ivermectin. And so she's doing so much better. She's getting those great big black eyes. So that's huge.
It is huge. Parasites, molds, all that type of stuff. Send out that frequency, send out that vibration, that change up the molecular structure, whatever that is happening within the brain to make you actually do things that are not who you are, really. And Diane, we'll get together and do another one with you and pull out some lifetimes.
Yeah, babe, that's going to be so much fun.
Because that's probably what's really holding her back right now.
Is
those lifetimes.
Yeah. I don't know. The cancer disrupted us in all sorts of ways. I mean, we got out of that too.
Remember
we need to get back into it.
Remember that one lady that we pulled lifetimes for, and we found out that she was brought to a lake and hit in the back of the head with a brick? by two guys. And she was wondering why the back of her head was hurting.
Yes.
There's all sorts of different things that we can pull out. There is a couple that have been burned at the stake because they were marked as witches. We've seen people from Atlantis. We've seen people in the Mayan era. It's crazy.
Other worlds that we don't even recognize as well.
That too.
Like, there's a movie that's on there where the ships sail on the sands. Not only, it's a series, but there's also John, remember he goes to Mars?
Oh, John Carter?
John Carter, yeah. Those are ships that sail on the sands too, but those are just movies, right? No. There are worlds that are like that, where the ships sail on the sands, and we've seen lifetimes with that as well. Very, very interesting. Lee, ivermectin is one of the safest things that you can give an animal, and if it hurts your animal, then there's probably too much detox, and I'm very, very careful about that. Especially watching Kidd with his detoxing. That was really hard, and it can put you into a health crisis. So this is our kitty we're talking about, has had this before. I just completely forgot about it. And so when it came as a download or a remembrance, it was like, oh yeah. And so I knew it was going to shift her right away. Yes, she's indoor-outdoor kitty.
All but one right now. We're getting Joopy back used to being inside at the moment.
I don't know if you guys remember that, but our little Jupiter, she's a calico cat, and she disappeared. After she had her babies, and her babies found homes, one of them died, she just left, and we didn't know where she went. And then we started seeing her, and I started calling her into the ethers, calling her in the ethers to come home. And a neighbor called me and said, hey, do you have a calico cat? We couldn't find her there either. But then about 2 weeks ago, I was out with the chickens and I heard some meows. And she was crying and calling to me. And she came right to me when I went out there. And we brought her in, bathed her, fed her. And now she
won't leave my room.
Mm-hmm. She's an indoor kitty for a while. So there's the reintroduction that has to happen. And you always do that with solitary confinement. She's in Kidd's room. And she had solitary confinement for about a week, right? And then now she's coming out during the day. And we close up the house so that she can't get back out. But at some point when we recognize that she knows this is her home, she's comfortable, she's not going to dart off, then we'll open the house to her to go in and out like the rest of the animals.
Hi, Ray. Hi, Vivian.
I love John Carter too, Diane. And his red girl.
His
I
red
know,
girl.
right? He learned some tough lessons, man, about those beings being deceivers. It took him, 10 years to get back to Mars?
Yeah, but think about it. That is within every race. And that race right there are called what? They're basically called the Watchers. The Deceivers. They're the good watchers, the ones that watch the universes but don't take part. Mm-hmm. They are, you could say, the synthetic watchers. The ones that call themselves the Watchers but are not.
Yeah, the imitations. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a good
That's
word.
what you have to be very careful of, is the imitation races. they called themselves the Watchers, but they're really not, because they take part. They maneuver people to fit their narrative. And that's where we need to come in and use our what's that word? Not not perception. Our
Intuitiveness.
it goes in the lines of that, but
How about Nathan Drawl?
yeah, pretty much.
What did you say? A Nathan Drawl.
Our gut feeling about it.
So Ray said they finally showed up, that they're at the hospital. So is Vivian having another, what do you call that, procedure? Is everyone okay? Is she okay? Are you okay? If you'd let us know. And Ray and Vivian could use some prayers too, guys, because Vivian's been having some health issues, health shifts, and she can get through this. But she needs the family support too.
See, Jennifer gets me. Get discernment.
Jenny.
Thank you, Jennifer. No help from you. No. Both of her moms are messed up.
Wow.
She is me and I am her.
Jenny, you came through. Thank you, babe.
And this is why we need the family, because the family helps each other out.
But yes, Ray and Vivian, we're so glad you're here. Everyone else, we're so glad you're with us. What's going on?
There's just been a lot that's been going on. Ever since they started that free energy in the ethers, and we're starting to feel it within our bodies, all of the 7 principles, let's call them the 7 principles that are awakening within our body, is just skyrocketed. Because we were focusing upon one, but now they're all starting to awaken. If you think about it, that's why a lot of us are becoming that truth teller of not liking those lies that are happening. And we're being, what do you call that? Directing? No.
I'm sorry. Jennifer had my attention, and you both only half listened.
Okay, kudos.
That's still,
Somebody listens.
That's still an ongoing joke in this house.
You only listen to half of what I say.
You're only saying half of what you mean.
You're only saying half of what you say, too. Oh, my goodness gracious. See,
Hi, Tanika.
like I was trying to explain, and then I just stopped, and you're like, hey, hey, hey.
Yep.
Oh, now I forgot where I was. But I just know that we're going to have to be very gentle with ourselves, because when the thing happened with Costco, I was not gentle with myself. I'm still not being gentle with myself. I'm still running through my mind all of these negative words, these negative thoughts, these negative sayings of all these things. And I know that's not me. I know it's not mine. I know my mind isn't always thinking negativity, thinking of something negative. It's just coming in because it's something like 1, parasites, 2, the molds, 3, other people are going through other things, which then are being filtered through me, because I am a antenna, just like we all are. So whatever negative thought that we are all having, we're just conducting all of it because it's coming from the collective. Oh, whoop-de-whoop. So we have to be very conscientious, very gentle, and very loving with thyselves at this moment.
Wow. The longer we go live, the more family is finding us. Because we kind of dropped off the face of the earth when you got sick. And
Right?
yeah.
Hi, Amy.
So it's really nice. Yeah, so happy to have you back, Amy. And PJ says the best of John Carter is for me is where he steps up on the ship or the rock. Its vibration under his feet lights up. One of my favorite movies.
John Carter is a wonderful movie. I love it too.
Yeah. Hi, Roseanne. So those of you on Facebook, just know that we also have YouTube going at the same time, and you can always pop on there as well.
I wonder if we do the TikTok studio, can I screen share with the TikTok studio? I want to give that a try because we can watch movies off of Vudu with that.
Really?
Possibly. If not, I can record it. Yeah, I know how to record it.
Because there
And
are
then watch it
people
from
who
that.
play movies on TikTok.
Because I think what they do is that they record it onto their computer. Because I figured out how I could do that. And then we can.
Funny the way you laugh at your own jokes. You're the cutest ever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Sparky Tidbits.
Oh,
Hey. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has. And
Oh, my
Amy,
goodness.
too.
Uh-huh.
Amy says, yep, looking good, kid. So we found that picture. We'll look for it again. I wonder if I could find
That's
it
when
on
I
here.
had the Bell's palsy.
And didn't you get the cancer after that?
Way after that. The Bell's palsy was over there in Cattail.
Oh, so it wasn't related then.
It probably was. Everything is connected, so yes. If you think about it, my body was completely destroyed from not just the drug journey, but from
Yeah.
all of that stuff.
It's okay. You don't have to go over it.
And then, yeah, my body was just trying to fix itself, and it just wouldn't happen. And then I gained weight. Now I'm fat. Again.
Are we doing a boob check? No, don't look at my boobs. I'm not going to check my boobs online.
I can't. No.
Do you remember? I don't remember if this was this live or when you and I were in a session when it was like checking, oh, hey, this is High Vibes Up. Do you remember that? Was that live?
No, that was
In sessions?
that was with Ross Phillips. Remember?
Oh, Ross.
She was like,
Oh, we have the greatest times with our
yeah, we
family
do.
members, don't we?
Baja says, I used to get free satellite TV. I had a box I hacked into. Oh, you bad hacker. Or actually used a card reader. I used to be good at computers. Oh, yeah, me too. You guys know of the Net Nanny, right? It stops kids from going to certain websites and stuff like that. Well,
That never worked for him.
I was able to hack through it. Oh.
If Kidd did not rein himself in, there is no reigning Kidd. He is that fierce. Diane said, evict that jackass out of your field, Kidd.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Ooh, Jupiter Ascending, yes. I love Jupiter Ascending, especially with the bees.
What did we just find out about Jupiter Ascending? So we know that those two people are the producers and the directors of it. Mm-hmm. Do you remember their names?
No.
Lillian and the other gal, the Chowalskis or something.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We also found out that Stephen Mnuchin is the producer of Jupiter Ascending.
Wasn't he a co-producer? I think
it said producer.
Oh, and they were the directors. Okay, got it.
No, they were the directors and the producers. And if you go down, if you scroll down to where it says all that, you'll see it doesn't say co. It just says director and producer. So their pictures are up here for directors. Then you scroll down a bunch of actors, and then more directors and producers, and then they're producers as well.
Okay.
Down there.
Okay. So 3 producers. And more.
More. Those... Stephen Mnuchin is the only one that I really am expressing interest in sharing with the family today.
Go ahead.
Stephen Mnuchin, as you know, was in charge of the Treasury, right? And we were, yesterday, the 3 of us, him, Dad, and me, were talking about how when we were first learning about this is a movie, remember the things that were dropping? Stephen Mnuchin is a producer. On IMBD, it says producer. And it was like, it just came back as a flood yesterday, like, oh, that's when we were first learning about what this meant was a movie. That all these people are wearing masks or they're acting because it's already been done.
And they're just in the government official seats to fill in those filler seats, you could say.
Uh-huh. So it came to me today, and I didn't share this with you yet. But as I was sitting there at the table, it's like a movie that was playing in my mind's eye. And remember when we're sitting down in front of the boob tube watching a movie and there's a civil war, there are houses destroyed, houses that get burned up. There are places in the city that are torn down. Do you remember? That's what happens. Is that happening? And that is the question that was flowing through my mind. Is that happening? And I was like scanning the United States, and not really. There is no civil war. Now we are seeing that it's happening over the pond, right? But what if this is what was being shown to me? What if they're showing us that they're having civil war and there's a bunch of war over there, and vice versa? They're seeing that we're having civil war and lots of things are destroying over here.
Yes, or we could be connecting to the Ethernet or the internet or the whatever that they want to show us from the land of the clones. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Where they're having those wars and everything over there. Mm-hmm. And they're just showing the videos from that area, and we're over here having nothing.
That's why we're safe. Isn't that interesting? I mean, Trump promised we'd be safe.
Think about it. That's why they have the land of the clones. Why do you think that's like the movie Scream 1, 2, and 3? There is all these killing movies that are out there. How are they making them look so realistic? It's because they really are dying in those movies, and those movies are not being played here. They're just using small little clips for people to go, oh, look at that, they're making a movie. No, they're not. It's just a small little clip for you guys to go, oh, look at that, they're making a movie.
Yes.
When they're actually making the full movie over there in the land of the clones, where they're actually really dying.
Interesting. So, Michael, yes, brilliant. And Diane, I'll show you who Steve is in just a moment, but look at, I didn't realize I still had this up. Director, Lena and Lily, right?
And then Lana.
And then you go down here. And this is what, can I pass it? Okay.
Stephen Mnuchin right there. Oh, I knew it.
But look, producer, producer, not co-producer, just
Oh.
producer, and he's executive producer.
Oh, got it. So the last name, how you spell that, is Mnuchin for Mnuchin.
That's
Mnuchin.
Stephen Mnuchin.
Yes, Amy, he did get confirmed. It's so amazing. Now we're just going to wait for tomorrow for, I think it was the next set of voting, and then he'll be able to get sworn in.
So I was looking at Jupiter ascending yesterday, and that's how I discovered about how they were directors and producers. And I was just looking through the list.
Baja Girl says, we are in 5D and 3D and 4D are going to be a distant memory. I do agree with that. Also, since we're also in 5D, the 3D and 4D energies are seeping into our experience through TikTok, through Facebook, through Instagram, through all these social medias. So you can have a look. As long as you do not take part, you're still in the 5D. But once you step into the trap of making a comment or having an emotion or attaching to that video or attaching to that information, you then get sucked into that 3D, 4D movement. So as long as you do not attach to it, you're fine. You're still in the 5D. So keep that in the forefront of your mind as you are moving forward, that observe, do not absorb. Watch, do not take part. See it, do not comment it. Because it's all basically a big trap to get you back down into that 3D reality. Lee says, Netflix, go watch Fear City. It's only 3 episodes, then watch Wyatt Earp, narrated by Ed Harris. Wow. I heard about Wyatt Earp. We don't have Netflix. We stopped Netflix because they have been raising their prices so much, and they're going up again.
Yeah, that's what the people in the comments are saying, that they're heading up to 20, something like that. Okay, Santa surfing, boom. It's all leading up to... Can I say that word? And is there another way to say it?
Unalived weekend.
Unalived weekend.
Self-unaliving weekend.
Oh, I love that. Pope preparing for his unalivement. Cash expected to get confirmed the 20th. Cash is ready to release files and names. Q giving us warnings. Unalived weekend incoming.
Even on TikTok, you can't say that word, and you can't say the K word, the 4-letter K word. Mm-hmm. You have to say unalived. And you can't use the 4-letter R word either. You have to use the word grapes, as in the fruit. Grapes. So there's a lot of things that you have to change still with these type of things. So yes, I would say it's unalived for that word.
Let's see. Also,
I used to do the same, Baja Girl, because I always had to leave a comment of boost or something, and that is just a trap. So I just decided to just watch the video and move forward, or just skip along, because it is going to keep you stuck.
so Santa Surfing said, oh, dang, I missed this when Trump had his court trial. Reporter, Mr. President, what's your secret weapon? And then Mr. T says, cash. I missed that too.
Well, what's funny is that I did take part today because I wasn't really I wasn't watching myself, but it said that cash got confirmed, right? And I said, well, government officials, you gotta cash out. It's time to cash out. Bring that cash party.
It's finally coming out about unalived humans liquefied, then fed back to population.
Oof.
That's coming out.
The biosludge.
So there was like another Q&A with Mr. T, and someone asked, "Are you El Papo Trumpo?" And he said yes. So El Papo Trumpo posted today, and some of you came in after I already showed this, so I'm going to show it again. Let's see.
Can't see it.
Can
It's
you do
blurred
it?
out.
Can you do it?
Can I do it? No. No. There we go.
There it is. El Donald Trumpo.
The storm is
Donaldo. Yes. I saw that and I went, okay. So, if I remember correctly, back when all this started, I was told that it was when he said that and the arrests that the RV would start.
here. Oh, we love you too.
Yep, we
Oh,
do.
we missed you too, Denise.
I'm glad we're back.
Right? Me too.
Yeah.
Diane says, I'm thinking every other post of mine is not posting anyone else, question mark.
Diane, you usually are chatty Cathy. So
Right.
maybe.
I think so. Michael says, there is so much that is about to happen that we won't be able to keep up. It is very true. Remember what they said, the calm before the storm. When all information stops, that's when you want to get ready.
Oh. Well.
So once there is like a day or two of quietness, nobody's talking, nobody's saying anything, you don't see anything, that is the calm before the storm. Keep that in mind because that is going to happen before the flood of information.
So-
Everyone's going to stop.
What kind of prep do we have to do
You just have to be prepped mentally.
mentally?
Because the information that's going to be coming out is going to be flooding. It's kind of like, you know those... the brainwashing tools.
Yeah.
Where they put you in front of a TV and it shows all these information. That's what it's going to feel like. Except it's not going to be of anything that is entrapment, but it's going to be opening up your brain. It's going to be opening you up to all the information to get ready for the big finale. This is just a fireworks show right now. Ever since that he took the presidency, it's been a fireworks show. Now we're just waiting for the finale.
Wow.
Remember, we're no longer playing 5D chess because all pieces have been placed. Cash Patel is a chess piece.
Wait. Oh, Social Security. Wait, SSI is Social Security. March payments may be higher. So get what you need. You will not get another payment ever. SSI? Is that Social Security?
Yes, Social Security. And,
What does the I stand for?
What was I saying? The calm before the storm. Oh, all chess pieces have been played. We're no longer playing chess because all pieces are now set in place. We're now going to be playing poker.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, right? That started?
We're playing poker now. So watch for the lies, read between the lies, read between the lines, watch what's going to happen because all seats have been filled. It's gonna be a fun shit show watching them all just, scramble for their cards when they're not gonna get anything because they already rigged the system.
Wow. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. So someone's asked Diane, let's see. Diane, do you have the chat on all messages instead of top messages? So I checked ours too, and it was just top messages, so I changed it. I didn't even realize that was an option.
Huh.
So it's all messages, but I'm still not seeing like a whole lot from Diane. And that might be for everyone. Excuse me.
Might be. Oh, we got plenty of copper. We have some silver, thank God. Who's that? Oh, hi, mamas.
Okay.
Lee says, buy some copper or silver. It's going to skyrocket. The metals, they're going to skyrocket. Amy says, yep, RFK going to tell the truth and make America healthy. Healthy again, yes. Maha. Fauci lied, people died, and needs to be held accountable, correct?
Oh, I heard. What was it? 20 million? 20 million? Or was it 200 million? But it was an exorbitant amount of people that have died from that
Punjab.
whole experiment. Yeah.
Well, just be ready to see a whole lot more that's going to perish from the movie that's going to be being played at the clones. Land of the Clones.
Mm-hmm.
Something bigger is going to happen. Just know that. They're going to try to cause a big rift with negative energy. So just hold tight and know that they're trying to harvest loosh, a little bit more loosh, before anything happens. Oh,
Michael, I saw that.
we talked last week about that one woman that I couldn't remember her name. Somerset.
Yes, that's right. So just to bring you guys up to speed, the owner of the earth, remember?
They said that Somerset is a dark, evil witch, when in actuality, it's her daughter. Her daughter has been caught doing, what was it? Spirit cooking. If you guys don't know what spirit cooking is, it's cooking with Soylent Green. And if you don't know what Soylent Green is,
Look it up.
look it up on Google. It tells you in the form of a movie of what Soylent Green is. Oh, yes, a lot of the airplanes that are going down too. It's funny how they said, stay grounded, stay planted, don't go flying, and then all of this happened with all these planes. That's part of it, yes. I don't know what their main agenda is with these planes, but a lot of it has to do with probably public executions in the form of accidents.
That blew my mind when you said that.
So think about that when a train goes overboard, people die, car crashes, kind of like what happened in that 60-meter tunnel underground. Lots of people died. Well, 3 people died so far. Could have been a public execution, accident style. Those planes, that helicopter, public executions, accident style. A lot of stuff is happening without us even knowing it. We're also going to be meeting a lot of people that we thought were dead because they're going to be waking them up from the wax museums. Don't be surprised if you see people that should have been dead from a long time ago come out. Kind of like what they were showing with a few people dressing up as Abraham Lincoln and a few other people on TikTok. And they were showing them.
There was a Michael Jackson, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Prepping the people.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting how they're prepping the people. Have you guys started to see the trends where you're looking on TikTok and it's like every third post is EBS coming, EBS coming, EBS coming. And I've seen them do that trend for a while now, where the next phase, they start to put things out to prep the people so it doesn't go nuts. Diane says, IRS, I saw that 5,000 repayments coming, but I'm thinking we are owed way more than that dollar. I agree. Get silver rounds and small bars. 100-ounce bars at the moment will be charged a large fee to cash them in. That's wise, honey. So you saw that from the IRS? Because I'm seeing that I'm seeing it on X being talked about Doge repayments, but they haven't mentioned IRS. So that's interesting.
Michael says Pope is on his deathbed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, poor guy. Oh. Whatever door he opened, scared him shitless.
Yeah. You know the movies where the cartel, like back in the 60s, wore the hats, the suits, that kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now they're putting all the cartel in positions of power like the Pope. Yeah. And that's how they're doing crap to keep them hidden. It's actually worked for a long time. It's been very smart.
Very smart. But now, things are coming to a head.
Payment is due. Mm-hmm.
Remember, it was months ago when the stars said the goddess Karma is angry and she's out for blood.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
And now look at what's happening.
Whoa.
Everything that's happening. And that was before all these accidents. That was before everything started happening. And when they said Karma's out for blood, all this stuff started happening.
I remember that. Let's talk.
That's why they said, be very careful of your thoughts. Be very careful of what you do. Be very careful about what you attach to, what you say, what you think at this moment, because Karma's out for blood and she doesn't care.
Go get him, Karma. Yep, and she's been doing it.
He opened his own portal.
Right?
Seriously.
Yeah, Amy. Trump really is the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Absolutely love it. And you wouldn't know it by anything he says. Oh, so-and-so is such a good guy. I just really love him. That's called exposing.
I really love this guy.
You're going to die. Joke's on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pope Karma.
What do you mean? Oh, you saw IRS. I'm sorry, Diane. Sometimes I had to scroll down 2 comments to see what you were correcting yourself. If if there's a correction, if you put the word with an asterisk, then people know that means correction and replace with another word, and it's not just something new. Just a thought.
Lucia's, comma, flip equals school. I'm sorry. You're talking to a brain dead person at the moment.
Oh, cancel,
What do you mean?
delete that.
cancel, delete that. Okay, you're talking to a person that that cannot comprehend certain energy frequencies at this moment. I will later when I feel better, but right now you're gonna have to dumb it down for me. The Pope has been unalive some time ago. He said he was looking for a successor. I am like, no. Oh, you're very welcome, Jennifer. We're so glad to be able to have this space open for everybody to be able to, you know, brainstorm and talk and just, you know, have fun and be with each other. Because it's rare to find places where you can actually
Be a part of?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
You gave the Asian look. Kid. Your whole face scrunched up and your eyes went slit.
Can we do a little prayer for Ray and Vivian at the end? Is what Diane asks.
Absolutely. And for
Anybody else that also needs
Debbie,
it as well?
too.
Debbie as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is so much that's been going on. Oh, just another reminder for everybody. Our calendar is open, and we also have it in the description, but also on our website, which is www.hvumaga.wordpress.com. You can find it there. We're going back into doing, what was it? Past life regressions. Finding out how many lifetimes that you've lived, if that's what you would like to do. Find out what's
Clearing
keeping
them.
you stuck. Clearing whatever energies that are, you know, bombarding you. We're also doing the cleansing and the gridding of your mental blueprints. We will just need like a day or two at least of knowing when,
Well,
so we can get ready.
The schedule always puts it for the next day. So it gives us a day to prepare.
Because I like to not just mentally prepare or spiritually prepare, but I like to physically prepare, you know, not having any type of food in my system, because the foods tend to do this.
Hey, Jimmy. No, I have not seen that movie.
We also do not charge for our services, but we do accept love gifts.
Love tips.
Love tips.
And thanks for that tip, Diane.
Kung Pao King? Kung Pao King. No, I have not seen it.
Kung Pao, King of Fist. Oh, chosen one.
Nope, have not seen it.
Why? Why do you recommend it?
Kung Pao. It kind of sounds like a
Hi.
something from, what do you call that? South Park. And they say, "Thank you for calling shitty walk. Can I take the order, please?"
Oh, pray for your hubby, Bruce, too. So, Bruce, Vivian,
King of Fist.
and Ray, Debbie. Anyone else? I mean, you don't even have to state your name, but if you put it in the others,
You'll never forget.
it'll get it.
It's a oh.
It's a comedy.
Okay, wait. I think I might have seen that. I don't know. Kung Pao, King of Fist. Kung Pao.
Oh, it's definitely a South Park type of movie.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
Show the picture.
I've seen that. Yes, I have. Oh, there we go. Kung Pao, King of Fist. I remember that.
And Diane.
Oh.
Of course, Diane and your dad.
Yep, the one with the cow. Where he and the cow went at it.
Oh, that's so funny.
That was so long ago. I completely forgot about Kung Pao, King of Fist. Kung Pao. Hey. You know, there was also another TikTok that I watched, and this woman was giving a I wouldn't say, it's more of, what do you call that? A decursing? With a witch's power type thing?
You're talking about a different movie?
No, I'm talking about this. This incantation.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it a curse, but it helps to block out all negative energy. All harm and ill that comes my way, be caught tonight, and there shall stay. No curse, no hex, no evil deed can touch my life or planted seed. Return to sender, thrice as strong, reflect it back where it belongs. And so it is. That right there has helped me tremendously with a lot of the negative thoughts and negative frequencies that have been coming into my experience from all these people that are doing certain things. Kind of like when you meet somebody and then they just, you know, are thinking of you in the negative light and you feel it, that helps you to push it back. I feel free. No. Oh.
Well, remember, in the beginning, I did say that I was watching Santa surfing. Hang on, guys. What's going on?
I don't know.
Hang on. Be right back.
I don't know which one's fighting with who. Yeah. Maybe that was Jupy? I think Jupy has had enough fun today.
All right.
Yep. That was our cat Jupiter. The other cats are picking on her at the moment, so she's back in my room. Safe and sound, away from everybody else. Diane, you said just a quick stress-free transition home for my dad. Thank you. So far we have Bruce, Vivian and Ray, Debbie, and Diane, and your dad. Is there anybody else that you would like to be on the list of a prayer tonight before we end the show? If not, then I'll just put for whoever else that needs. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just looking to see if I see Q. I don't know where she is, but I opened up the door. Oh. What a freaking mess.
Yeah. Those boys are
Well,
relentless.
they're still mad at her. I mean,
But no, they were chasing Joopy, not Q.
Oh, they were.
Yeah. Because they were all going to my room, and Joopy's in my room. Q's somewhere else.
Oh. Well, that's a little aggression. A little bit of aggression, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we're back. Sorry about that.
I don't know why Joop is acting like that at the moment, or why the boys are chasing her.
Okay, so how do we want to do this prayer or the healing session? I could do some light language, and however I'm felt in a clearing, and then you want to do your work, just like we do in sessions. Okay. Do you have a little bit of music we can play?
Let me turn this down and see. Cat drama. Mm-hmm. Can everybody hear us along with that music? Or is the music too loud? Let me know.
Alright, I'm going to close this.
Because we want it to be just basically background noise. They feel the energies also. Yes, yes they do. Very much so. Okay. They very much feel the energies. All right. Creating a safe space. As soon as we start this. Okay. I'm calling all beings watching this live now and all beings watching this live future to come into this safe space. I welcome you. All negative energies blocked out. Thank you. I'm calling forward everyone that needs to healing, everyone that needs a cleansing. Source Creator, I call upon you and I ask you to step forward. Put your hand on everybody's shoulders and put your hand on everything that they need at this moment. Bring the healing, bring the light, the energy, whatever that is needed for them to be able to move forward from here on out. Thank you. For everything that they are going through, for everything that everybody is going through at this moment, I ask you to intervene and step forward and help them to achieve their highest goal with their best interest in mind. Thank you. We're calling for Bruce. We're calling for Vivian. We're calling for Ray. We're calling for Debbie. We're calling for Diane. And what's Diane's dad's name?
I don't remember his name. Just
And
call him
Diane's
Dad.
father.
Yeah.
And everybody else that needs this healing, that needs your touch, that needs your guidance. Thank you. I stabilize your energies. I'm regridding your energy points back down into Mother Gaia. Thank you. Wow, the room is full. Fairy of the Highlands says, it's time to be brave.
Boots. That's so funny. He goes, all we need now is a fluck light.
Fuck my.
All right. This has been a beautiful, beautiful couple of hours with you guys.
It really has.
We love the moments.
Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I send your consciousnesses back, cleansed and purified. I now shut down the safe space. Cleansing. Thank you.
Thank you, Diane.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
His name is Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Jim.
Jim. That's my uncle's name.
You're very welcome.
All right. Shall we go?
Yeah, this was a great ending.
Then we'll see you probably for Consumer Reports sometime between now and next Wednesday. And no idea when. It's just going to be when we feel up to it and when we've got things situated in our heads.
Right. We love every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, you're walking in the 5D. You are in the 5D. Do not take part of that 3D, 4D trap. If you do, cancel. I delete all of that and I move forward and I'm going back into the 5th dimension. That's all that you really need to do. So even if you do, don't worry. It's not that you are stuck there. You're only stuck there if you leave yourself there. So you just have to cancel. I delete that and I move on and I go right back into the 5th dimension. Thank you for being here. Goodbye, 3D, 4D, 5. Welcome, 5D.
So, Pixie, you're new, so we just wanted to let you know that every Wednesday at 2 p.m. we try to show up on time to have our show, and it's always something different. We just really treasure being with you guys and interacting. We're not the only ones with news and info. You guys are too, and we appreciate getting it. We appreciate sharing back and forth.
Very much so.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Remember, you are strong, you are loved, you are heard, you are seen, and you are very appreciated. And you are very much wanted, and you are very much needed. Do not think that you are powerless. Do not think that you are less than. You are... how is it that the stars worded it for him? This is your universe. This is your time. You're the king, you're the queen, you are the god, you are the goddess of this universe, which means you are the most important one in this world, which means that when you stand in that importance, then you stand in what God's source has deemed you worthy to be. Because remember, we are made in his image, which makes you what? A god and goddess in human form. So as long as you embody that and know that you are loved, wanted, needed, and supported in every way, then you can move forward and no matter where you go. We love you guys, and we will see you guys soon.
And it's really great to be able to say hello, Carol, before we log off.
Right?
Love you.
Bye, Carol.
Love y'all.